what I like. Yeah, I do what I like. Sipping goose, sip is right. And I go with the flow. Yeah, I go with the flow. Yeah, I go with the flow. Cause I know I'm the show. In the zone, here I go. In the zone, here I go. In the zone, here I go. Yeah, they know I'm a pro. Let's go, let's go.
Welcome back, everybody, to another edition of the Crypto Soldier. And today we're just going to do some news updates. I'd like to do a special shout out to my 867 subscribers and members of the Crypto Operators Network community. So today we're going to go over a little bit of news. It's a little bit of exciting. Got to bring some positivity here in the midst of this red market. I mean, Ethereum's up. You know, almost 1%. It's up to 400, almost 401 bucks. You know, but everything else is mostly down. Let's see what else. Neo is up almost 6.5%, 7%. And VeChain is up, which is great. Verge, after that hack, I don't trust it. Bitome, never even heard of that one. Gotta research that. But most of the market's in red. So we're going to put some positive news out there. First and foremost, George Soros, you guys might have heard, the Rockefellers, the Rothschilds are getting into the crypto space, which is very exciting. So here's this news article here from RT, which I think is Russia Today. But you'll find this all over the news. It's published as of today. Rockefellers join Rothschilds and Soros in cryptocurrency investing. So the big thing I want to get across here is when it comes to money and extremely wealthy billionaires, trillionaires, these people don't normally put their money in unsure things. They go for the sure thing, the safe bet all the time. If they can't control it or if they can't profit from it, they usually don't go into it. And just back in January, George Soros even was like downing cryptos, and now he's saying that he's going to be getting into crypto. And I'm sure he made his statements in January to bring the market down so he can buy more and be cheaper. That's how the rich stay richer. They don't buy on the upswing, they buy on the downswing. So even Charles Hoskinson, who is the founder and CEO of Cardano, said Rockefeller, Soros, Rothschild money entering cryptocurrency space. It sounds like regulations might be getting a bit more lax. So other things, like I was saying, like these people don't put their money unless it's a sure thing, unless they know for sure they're going to make some money. So it's something to keep in mind. Something to definitely keep in mind. You can look this up. I'm going to put a link for this article under this video. So if you want to read this yourself, you're more than welcome to it. All right. Also, in other news, Ripple is partnering with Western Union, MoneyGram. Walmart might be partnering with Ripple, which is also very good news. So they have some partnerships. They have a couple central banks. I think Central Bank of Saudi Arabia is looking to implement Ripple from border-to-border transactions, which is its main thing. Now, I know a lot of people are not big fans of Ripple. I personally am not a big fan of Ripple because you guys know I'm always about truth, justice, and the decentralized way of life. But Ripple is very, very centralized. So that being the case, I'm not a big fan of it. But the question is, can you make money from Ripple? And the answer is yes, absolutely. Yes, you can make money from Ripple. So, you know, certain investments out there, you know, I'm more than willing to share my portfolio. But if you just want to do a quick flip and make some money, Ripple might be the way to go. Let's see what Ripple is going for right now. We'll look at CoinMarketCap again. And Ripple is sitting at 48 cents, which could be a good buy. Some people are thinking that Ripple might be beating its previous highs this year, and by the end of the year, it could be sitting around $3. So just wanted to remind you guys, I'm not a financial advisor. I'm not a trader. I'm just a YouTuber that is sharing my cryptocurrency journey and investment stuff, you know, like what I'm doing. But if you want to join me on the journey, that's more likely up to you. I have not purchased any Ripple at this time, but I'm thinking about if I run into some extra cash, I might throw some Ripple in there. Might be a chance to make some money. Also, let's see what else we got here. in the news here. This is from Cointelegraph. See, I think it's 3 more countries. Oh, that's right. We've got more countries playing a lawsuit against Google, Twitter, and Facebook. So along with the previous countries, man, this internet's horrible today. So let's see, blockchain organizations in Switzerland, Kazakhstan, and Armenia have recently joined those of Russia, China, and South Korea in filing a joint lawsuit against internet companies for banning crypto-related advertising. Local Russian news outlets, RNS, reported Friday, April 6th. Now, let me give you my perspective. I'll put the link for this article also under this. But the countries in question here, like basically the way Google, Twitter, and Facebook are looking at this is that there is very little regulation out there, and they don't know what is verified and what is valid and what is verified and valid. And like over 80% of ICOs, doesn't matter if they're fintech or whatever, are turning out to be scams or money grabs, or they're just failed, and there's no regulation for those. So in the meantime, they're just putting an all-out ban because they can't verify which crypto organizations are good to go and which are not. But once the SEC puts forth some regulation, I truly feel in my heart of hearts that those regulations will be lifted. So right now, you know, corporations just can't verify. And it's basically a huge CYA, if you guys know what that terminology means, like cover your you-know-what. But once regulation comes down, ICOs and tokens, and if they can't be verified as legitimate, the ads, I think, will surely come back, but there will probably still be some limitations out there. Also, the SEC is looking into Bitcoin ETFs. If you don't know what the ETFs are, the exchange-traded funds. So they've already attacked this last year. It failed miserably. It was like the Winklevoss twins were trying to get in on this, and it didn't work out. But it kind of goes back to that earlier story that I was telling you about George Soros, which I don't like him very much, and the Rockefellers and Rothschilds terrify me also because, you know, the whole Illuminati thing, you know, the scary people there controlling and pulling the strings of government officials and the people who really run the world in the country. If they want this to happen, if they're putting their money into cryptocurrency and specifically into Bitcoin, do you think the SEC might approve these ETFs? I think there is I can't say for sure. I have no idea what the SEC is going to do. I don't have an inside track. But if big money and big business and institutional investors are getting into Bitcoin, and they're staging themselves right now in this down market, the chances of the ETF proposals coming out are probably going to be pretty good on the approval side. If it doesn't get approved earlier, it'll probably get approved later this year or the beginning of next year. But they have 2 proposals in there. One is for going long on Bitcoin, and another one is they're going short. Now, what's in place now that wasn't in place before was the CME futures contracts. So now that CMEs are out there, it kind of legitimizes cryptocurrency even more than it was ever before. So this is all positive news. So CME futures is out there. If the ETFs come out, then there's a very good possibility that regulation will follow along with it, right behind it in lockstep, and it probably will be positive because it's going to skim out a lot of these, you know, scam ICOs and like a lot of these really bad companies and coins out there. They're going to fall by the wayside, and the cream is going to rise to the crop, or the cream of the crop is going to rise to the top. So let's see. So my whole thing is, do you think the ETFs? A question I'd like to ask you guys as an audience: do you think the ETFs are going to get approved? Yes or no? Do you think it's a good thing if Bitcoin ETFs get approved? I know it's kind of like the wild, wild west right now, but, you know, it is what it is. Now, let me give you like a little flow chart here. So if they do get approved, regulation will come out because people want protection for things they care about. Also, regulation leads to protection, which leads to institutional investment, which leads to adoption, which leads to what, people? What? That's right. Mass adoption includes higher market caps, more people buying into it, more people trusting it, more people talking about it in the news. Can you say bull run? That's just my personal opinion. That's my personal bias. I see a bull run coming here, folks. 2018 will be the year when major things are coming. I'm also going to flip it back to a couple videos before where I was talking about consensus 2018. Do you really think that IBM and Microsoft and these huge multi-billion upon billion-dollar corporations are going to be getting involved in cryptocurrency if it's not a sure thing? So think about that. Let it stew a little bit. Read over these articles that I'm going to put in the bottom of this video. And now I'm going to lead into something just on the lighter side of things. It's a lot of fun. A friend of mine brought me this and I started playing with it. It's basically, if you have Telegram, and I'll put a link down for this. If you have Telegram, it's like a Bitcoin faucet. And every day you kind of log in once every 24 hours. And you can get a little bit of free Bitcoin. And I think it renders you somewhere between $5 and $6 US a month. Like, you're not going to get rich from this, you know what I mean? But it's pretty, I'm on Telegram all the time. It's pretty user friendly. There's absolutely no viruses, no pop-ups, no stupid stuff. And I just went and pinned it on my top menu right here. And every day I kind of go in like around 6 o'clock in the evening, Eastern Standard Time. And I'll click the Get Bitcoin thing here. And it puts out a little message. And it says, okay, next bonus is available in 3 hours. While you're waiting, you can get this extra bonus Satoshis by clicking on this button right here. And I did that once and I'm not doing that again. It's making me sign up for other Telegram pages and whatnot, so I wouldn't suggest that. You can pick languages. It comes in Russian or English. There's a help menu. You get statistics out here. It's just a lot of fun, man. You guys aren't going to get rich from it, but I think it's a little bit better than CryptoTab because it's completely safe. It's not a program. It's just a little Bitcoin faucet bot that runs in your Telegram chat. You check in once a day, and it spits out a little bit of Bitcoin. And then you hit the wallet function here. It tells you how much you got in your wallet. And when you say withdraw Bitcoin, you have to have 0.001 BTC before you can withdraw it. And then you'll just probably put your Bitcoin address in there. And it sends it to wherever you want it to. So just a little cool little tool to have and play around with. If you're in Telegram, I think it's pretty cool. So I'll be throwing a link down for that, guys. If you're interested in it, it's a lot of fun. Sign up with it, play around with it. Like I said, I didn't get a single virus thingy. I know that's been a concern about a lot of things out there. There's no like mining in the background or any kind of stupid crap like that. Well, anyway, once again, people, I would like to thank all of you for subscribing to the Crypto Soldier. Also, please check out Crypto Plumber. He's been on vacation, but he's still alive and kicking. I talked to him today. Check out PJ3, Crypto Dad. There's a bunch of really great YouTubers out there. And I'm trying to keep it fresh and give you the latest and greatest information in crypto out there. So make sure you like, share, and subscribe. If you don't like it, that's fine. Click on that. It's good for the YouTube algorithm. Throw down a comment and make sure you hit those post notifications, the notification bell that's going to be in the right side of your screen. Also, if you're interested in keeping up with some news, I do have a Telegram page called the Crypto Operator Network. Click on that right here in the Band of Brothers on the bottom right, and that'll take you straight there. So until next time, folks, this is the Crypto Soldier signing off with over and out.